What to do when you do not feel motivated? Janice was struggling with her studies. Before this period in her life, she was a good student. She was not motivated to study anymore when she received a low score for an exam she had tirelessly prepared towards. Unknown to her, there was a mishap with the exam score. She received a score that was not hers. She felt disappointed about the results and became less motivated to study onwards. This sentiment took some time until the school principal summoned her to the office one day to explain the mishap to Janice. Janice felt terrible about the situation. It took some effort from her side to feel motivated to study again. She eventually did it and she excelled in all her endeavors. She decided from that day onwards not to allow anything to demotivate her from performing her best always. There are times in our lives when we do not feel motivated to perform tasks. We may feel discouraged by the results we receive or be overwhelmed by the activities we need to complete and eventually not complete anything. Lack of motivation can be a barrier to achieving goals. We should be able to identify what makes us feel less motivated and work on it. When we feel less motivated, we should nevertheless perform the task ahead. Concentrating on negative emotions or thoughts can only bring discouragement. We can resolve this negative emotion after completing the goal. Waiting to have the feeling to perform a task can eventually make us unable to achieve anything in the long run. Another way to keep the motivation alive is to break down the activities into smaller steps. After this, there is the need to concentrate on one step at a time. This act allows us to see the steps as attainable and not a burden, and eventually complete the task. We should also remember that mistakes may be made in our journey to success. We should learn from our mistakes rather than letting them discourage us. We should be kind to ourselves when we make mistakes and not beat ourselves down, as this will not bring good results. We should therefore abstain from self-judgment. One of the ways to be motivated is to see how our future would be if we do not continue with what we are doing. When we feel less motivated, we should try and reflect on how far we have come. Remembering our past success can be a source of motivation. Watching and reading about motivational messages can also be a source of motivation to us. Writing a list of why we should be motivated to perform a task can also be helpful. One way to resolve this problem is to eliminate what distracts us easily. If the focus is to achieve the goal, eliminating the distraction should be the goal. We must remember that success does not come easy. We should also believe that we are capable and we have the power to achieve our goals. The scripture says that we shall receive from God according to our faith and the power that works in us. And don't forget, people who are amazing help others to be amazing. Thank you.